Welcome, esteemed audience. My name is Marlon,
And it's your boy JSTLando.
and this is a podcast by the name of Greenbox Convos. How are you doing, kind sir?
Oh, sir, I am doing great. We
Yeah,
are on, what is this? Another episode in, you know what I mean? I feel like we starting to hit that stride, brother. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I hope we get to
definitely,
keep
definitely,
this up,
definitely.
keeping it up.
Should
How's your
we
week?
get into it?
Uh, we, we can, but I'd like to know how your week was, man. I'm
Oh, how
actually a
my week
nice
was?
guy like that.
My week was lovely. Work and shit.
I
I
feel it.
can't, I can't knock that. Any chance a man could get an honest paycheck. I got to salute
Right,
him.
right, right,
How
right,
about you,
right.
brother?
Oh man, it's been a lovely week. It was just real smooth sailing into pay week. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I got
So,
paid too. That
oh,
shit was clutch, right?
hella,
Especially
it's
when you
nice
need that
and
bitch. You like, wait, is it a wait? Oh shit, it's a payday. Okay.
right. Brother was down to double digits. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you was like, okay, okay, if I okay.
But shit, let's get into it, brother.
I Coming to America dropped last Friday. I know we had big hopes for it, I know me and you said like we was gonna kind of enter it with low expectations. How do you think it
Which I did.
did?
I entered it with low expectations and I was pleasantly surprised. I actually liked the movie. I read some reviews. I was looking at my timelines and stuff like that. People was trashing it and saying it wasn't as good as the first. Motherfuckers, it ain't supposed to be nothing reminding you of the first except the callbacks. That was 30
Yeah,
years ago. That was a different period. A different type of magic was brewing there. Bring yourself into this motherfucking century. Bring yourself into what it is now. They're trying to make it so everyone's included. You feel me?
yeah.
While including everyone from the previous film as much as they could. So, man, if you can't understand that, I understand that you don't understand. But that movie was good, and I like it.
Yeah, I think like it's hard to follow up classic movies, especially one as good as that one, because it just everything was so right about it. And like you said, like it had that goal of like getting everybody in there. I think it achieved it. For me, I think for what it was cool. Like I mean, I enjoyed it, but like I left it feeling like maybe they shouldn't have done it. Like I mean, it was just or the script could have been a little bit stronger because like I the call it was just a lot of callbacks. It felt like for me, like
Okay,
I
so
understand
let me
that.
ask you this: you seen the
Yeah,
movie?
yeah,
I respect your opinion. What would you
yeah.
have done to make it comparable? Because apparently that's what people want, comparable to 30 years ago.
You got to go completely different from the first. So I mean, yeah, you can include all those characters, but like dial back some of the callback and actually have it plot based. Like they were barely in New York. Like I mean, it could have probably spent the first half of the movie trying to look for his son, and then he's bumping into all these people, and then eventually go on to Africa and get along with the plot that they had already in the movie. I don't want to give away any spoilers like that, but yeah, I felt like it needed more plot rather than nostalgia. Like yeah, I remember them, or oh so and so's in it now.
But see, I think that's where we're going to differentiate because I'm one of those people who's tired of nostalgia. I'm tired of people rebooting and calling back and all. I'm good off of
That's
that.
what I'm
Let's move
saying.
forward. You feel?
That's
Let's
what I'm
move
saying.
forward. Like give other. They gave a lot of actors and or new actors a chance rather than what I mean, giving like people we know and love already. Like they still grinding. They still got to work. They still got to eat. I get that, but there's still some people out there with a lot of talent that need their chance too. But we keep going back and want nostalgia. We keep going back. We want reboots, and it's like, what's the point?
And I mean, take like the Friday series. Like that first one was classic, and I know it's not the same gap that Coming to America had between the two sequels, but when Next Friday dropped, yeah, it was some of the similar like of the first movie, but like it was a completely different story. You know what I mean? It was its own story, and I felt they could have went in that direction a little bit. But I enjoyed Leslie Jones. I enjoyed Tracy Morgan. He was funny in it. And they had a couple of good scenes, and I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. I just felt like it could have been better considering it's Eddie Murphy.
Hey man, I liked it, and honestly, that's all that matters.
Will you watch it again? And
Yeah, I
how
did.
soon?
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I watched it twice in the first time. I watched it, and I was like, I need to run this back, see what
When
I
you gonna
missed.
watch it the next time after that?
I can watch it tonight if I felt like it.
Yeah, you felt like it. I mean, for me, it just I don't know. I don't know when the next time I watch it again, but it ain't no time soon.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm proud of the work that they did and the jobs that some of these new up and comers got to be in an Eddie Murphy film. I'm proud about that. I got to celebrate
Right,
that.
right. Can we talk about Tiana Taylor for a second, though?
Oh, she look right. Yeah.
Boy, let me tell you, I was up in there like, whew, turn down the lights a little bit and light a candle.
There was a couple of baddies in that one, man. Like
Oh, absolutely.
his daughter, his the oldest one. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
she was a
love her.
baddie.
And
She
then
was a baddie, and then
oh girl, the barber hairstylist. Yeah,
yeah,
she was nice. Yeah,
she was
they
nice,
had a
bro.
lot of beautiful women in there, man. And I like
Absolutely.
the way like the older women from the first
Mhm.
film are featured.
Oh,
Like they look really good too.
oh, Sherry Headley. I almost had to,
Yeah,
what I mean, take out my Rolodex and call up my
yeah,
Cougars. Yeah.
they
Sherry
look good,
Headley was
man.
like, this is how you supposed to look when you get this age, ladies. Like, she doing it right. Sherry Headley
Outfits were
was
bomb. You know what I mean? Like they did a
absolutely.
lot of good stuff on there.
But Leslie Jones is still ugly. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't come at Leslie like that, man. No, don't come out there. She a legend, man. She a queen of comedy, man.
Hey, look, she all that, but boy, that's a rough go right there.
I do have a confession. I fucked the shit out of Lunel. I'm sorry. Something about Lunel. I don't know what it is about Lunel. It's like you could get it. You could. I don't know what it is. She's just something.
Yo,
I can't explain it
oh, look, man.
right now. If she came in here and said, "Take me," I'd be like, "Yes, nigga." I don't know
Yeah,
what it is.
and the mystique is she do stuff like that, or she would do something like that. She is very open about how she is. You know what I mean? Like about her past and all that. She was in them streets.
But she's like she knows how to be sexy. You know what I mean? I don't think like younger women all the way grasp it. Like they just figure, oh, all I gotta do is get naked and I'm sexy. It's like not like she's sexy. Like there's just something about her. Like I mean, I
Hey
can't.
man, hey, I'm not here to yuck your yum. If
Hey, fuck you. You keep your eyes off Lunel, she mine, my nigga.
all day, all day. You go
All day,
ahead
huh?
and handle
All
your
right, you
business.
bitch. All right, moving
Hey,
on.
you probably was pausing school days. Mike Evans.
Oh, I can't explain it, man. It's like damn,
When she was
like
crawling through that car in school days, you was like, hold it, pause right there, pause right there.
if I was 25 years older, you just don't know. I
Stupid.
might have to take you to
Oh.
brunch, girl. Yeah.
Oh Lord, what have we? Whew.
All right,
All right, moving on.
moving on. I love you, Luna. Um, Harry and Meghan. You see that interview
Hey,
with Oprah?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not a particular fan of the royal family from jump, so I didn't really
Yeah.
care. So I was just catching excerpts here and there, and then I caught like excuse me, and then I caught like an overview of what happened.
Hmm.
And I gotta say, I ain't surprised, not even in the least.
Water's wet.
You feel me? Sky's blue, fire's hot. What else you want to know? You know, like
I mean, I know it's kind of unfair to be like, oh, well, bitch, you should have knew about. You should have known what you was getting into and shit. But it's like, yeah, you should have, you should have known. Like, what you think you was marrying into? Like
Right? Like,
even the homies, like they dating some wild chick and she got a crazy family. I'm like, hey, Leonard, you know what you're getting into, right? Like that you gonna have to
right?
deal with
Like,
that crazy. Like, bro, you marrying the
she
family
did.
too.
I mean, she didn't have the right circle around her. We're like, man, uh-uh. This is the reverse Get Out. You know what I mean?
And and that's another case of like people setting up they spouses knowing that they got a crazy ass family. Like Harry knew that shit.
Hey,
Come on. I mean, okay,
hey,
the race shit, he probably didn't know like that. He didn't know that probably to that degree, but like it's like, come on, bro, you know what your family's about. Like you can't be biased and look past their flaws and then set your girl up for the okey doke. It's like, come on, bro.
maybe he was just like, I'm tired of this shit. She bad as hell. I'm gonna do it anyway. And she all right, you know what I mean? She beautiful and all that good stuff. But
She's right. I mean, she cool.
right, but like, I don't I don't know, man. Like, I think they could have handled this differently, not go to Oprah. That's
Yeah,
kind of like that's very American British. You know what I mean? It's
I
like
mean,
we gonna go tell Oprah. Like, what the fuck is Oprah gonna do?
they got to make this money. They probably got to pay you.
Yeah, they probably did get a nice chunk of change for that.
Yeah,
So,
I think his mom, Diana, she was a real
mm,
one because I guess she kind of sensed that maybe something like this could happen, and she
right.
set aside like a few millions for both him and William, just in case they needed to break free of the family. So, I mean, by the time the interest growing, he came out with like 13 million inheritance. So I mean, they straight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he good. Go on, live
yeah,
your life. Pippin.
shit.
Shit, take your woman, take your baby, go have some more babies, and go live somewhere that's not Britain. The royal family is doomed anyway, so it don't matter.
But as far as that, what color is the baby gonna be? Shit, I'm pretty sure
Bruh.
that was. I'm thinking that's his brother, bro. I ain't gonna ever lie, because one they fell out like shortly after or before the baby was born or something like that, and then second, like he was like, oh yeah, it's I don't want to say the name because it might damage their reputation or some shit. I know it ain't his granddaddy because we probably already think that nigga's racist. Nobody likes his daddy, so it's like it's got to be his brother. Like, bro, like only you would have the audacity to say some shit like that. Like,
Like, what color is that baby? Who, bruh, do you see her? Do you see him? That baby didn't have a chance at pigmentation, at melanin. You feel me?
yeah, it's like he whiter than both of y'all. Like, what the fuck?
So what are you really worried about, bruh? Shoot. She don't have the tendencies of a traditional African American American. You know what I mean?
And,
She doesn't have any of that.
and plus,
So
William,
what
he like a fuck nigga. Like, he come off like a fuck nigga. Like,
he do, he do. That family was going to inherit none of the culture of African Americans. They were just
yeah,
going to be part African American, if that makes sense.
I just hope her mom's genes like mutate and little Archie becomes like midnight black my nigga. Like, I
Got
just
Michael Blackson run around in there.
I just want him to be so black. Like I just hope he really bronzes it up. Like I know he white as hell. Was like, please let this baby get really dark.
Just
Just to
chocolatey,
get on these motherfuckers' nerves. Like how
right?
dare y'all?
But enough of them. What else we got? I'm tired of the royal family. I said it. Nobody cares.
Them stimmy checks is coming. I
Oh, them
already see
stimmy
them
checks is
posted.
here. Them
I already see them
stimmies,
posted.
stimmy, turn. He was looking for, you know what I mean? Stimmies is here. 1,400 is popping in accounts. The homie just got his today.
Oh
I ain't got
really?
mine. Yeah, I ain't
Okay,
got
yeah,
mine, but
my
it
shit
could be here
posted.
Monday.
Oh yeah, definitely. Shit. You got any plans with yours?
You know what I really want to do? I want to round up the homies and let's go take a little trip somewhere, man. Not a big expensive burn all the stimmy check, just somewhere, you know what I mean? Grab an Airbnb and just kick it for a minute.
Yeah, I
You know
feel
what I
you.
mean?
That's
I
always a good
think that'll be
idea.
lit.
Yeah, shit. I don't know. I think I'm gonna, pay off some bills and call it a day. I mean, shit, getting back the money we helped feed into. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it.
Right, right. The reason why I said what I said is because I mean, thank God I've been working the whole time, so I haven't really been behind on no bills and stuff like that. So I
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of this is kind of like some breathing, get my sanity back money. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Hey,
So
you
I
need
can
that shit, man.
absolutely, which is why I'm gonna hit up all the homies and be like, hey man, let's go cop something out of the Airbnb, throw a big old barbecue, or just kick back, or get some broads, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
On the, if you got a broad, you can't go. You know,
Uh,
so on and so forth.
I hear you, boy. I hear you. The stimmy check could have came in handy because I saw on the internet like a bunch of chicks were stranded in
Oh
Atlanta
Lord.
for All Star Weekend. I know some of it was a joke, but like I see some clips of chicks living
Yo,
in U-Haul vans and shit.
I seen that one. I seen that article where they
Yeah,
was talking about they was living in vans and U-Hauls and stuff like that. It's
right.
not that serious. Women, look at me. It's not that serious. Not only is your vagina that good enough to go snag somebody for the long haul, you are definitely not. You know what I mean? Like, just stop. It's not that serious. These basketball players ain't gonna keep you. They're not even gonna pay you for whatever you're going down there for. You're going down there to cause trouble because you're gonna try to bring that shit up 20 years later. So and so did this, so and so did that. After he got his money, now you want yours. Stop it. Just stop.
And plus, I mean, this was the one where it was like you're not gonna see anybody. Like, I mean, sure there's some people out, but it's like who you really about to, push up on? Like, you ain't seeing nobody.
Well,
Then
see,
second, I go
Atlanta
ahead.
was fucking up though. I'm sorry, Atlanta was fucking up because they were a bunch of club promotions and promoters using the NBA All Star logo, talking about, hey, this is the party. There was some rappers that were hosting, like I forgot who, but there was a few rappers down there that were like not hosting but performing and whatnot. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had an opportunity, but the ones that were getting stuck down there, they ain't had no opportunity.
But like for real, like it wasn't like popping like usual. Where it's like,
Right.
let me risk this unemployment because I know I'm gonna make some dough down there or something.
Exactly.
Like this is more
Exactly.
scaled back. Like it's like you gotta be realistic with it. But I
Now,
think
if they
that's
would
where
have said, "Oh, my fault," go ahead.
no, go ahead, 'cause I got another point I'm about to make.
I was gonna say if they had said make the All Star in Houston, oh, okay, go ahead, because Texas is open the fuck up. They ain't got no
Yeah.
restrictions down there right now, so they could have handled it, I guess, that way. But then, I mean, you risking your health at that point too for some maybe dough.
But see, that's where men and women differ. You feel me? Like me or you or just a man, they wouldn't dare kind of take that risk because they know like they're humble in a sense. Where I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm not saying that women aren't humble, but like there's some chick that had the audacity of like, I only got a little bit of money, but I know I'm gonna get a baller or somebody. It's like, oh, bitch, you overconfident. Like, there's always a better
That's
chick
what I'm
after you.
saying. That's
Like, you know what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying,
Like,
bro.
you
Like
ain't you ain't fine enough. Nah, if you can't ever afford a plane ticket, nah.
some, if you have to use your last just to get there and hope, you already lost. You should
Yeah,
already be like, nah, I'm already out the game. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because somebody should have been paying your way. If that's the case with you that fine, you should have
yeah. You
finessed
ain't.
somebody already to get there.
Yeah, you ain't got it. If you have to use, especially the unemployment checks, yeah, you ain't got it, bro.
You just ain't got it. You just sitting on a vagina for nothing.
It's
Sorry.
like shit.
I mean, damn, yo, like
You got to be
use your
realistic.
heads. Be realistic. Use your heads. Understand that dudes are starting to get hipper to what I mean, the women's tactics and their ways, you know what I mean? So they starting to use that shit to their advantage. They ain't flying y'all out no more. If you can get there, maybe we talk about it. And what y'all gonna do?
I,
I'm gonna go find a way to get there. No way to contact this person after I get there.
I
But
disagree. I think tricking is at an all-time high. But like at the same time, I think men are just in general they're humbled more by life, and it's like you ain't about to take that risk. Whereas there's chicks that think like, oh yeah, I'm one of them. I could get that. I could do, and it's like, no,
right.
you're not. You just average like. Ooh, you average like us, baby. Like you need to control back. Like you got to work at it. You ain't got it like that. Like shit. I mean, even the bundles for Brittany chick, what's
Yeah.
her name? When she hooked up with like Kaepernick or whoever, she was mad because she had to pay for her flights. It's like if
What
you
you
pay
thought it was,
if she paying for her flights, like you got to think like, oh shit, like am I that
right?
type of like shit? So I mean, you got to be humble with it. You got to be realistic and like, you know what? I probably ain't got it. I got to work a little harder at it and
Or
make it do what it do.
go and finesse the dude from your city, get that money, tell him to buy your stuff, do whatever you got to do with him to get, you know what I mean? Finesse him, go ahead and then get to, the All Star weekend, live it up. But with the dude you finesse on visually, that should have been your round trip right there. And all you getting over here in Atlanta is all play money for you. If you got that like that. That's all I'm saying.
A lot of them ain't got it like that, but
That's
mentally
all
they
they need to
thinking that.
understand. Mentally, they got it like that. But
Yeah,
in actuality, hey,
it's like you
you got it
nice,
like
but
you got it
yeah,
like shit.
you
You
nice,
ain't
but
got
I ain't, man, I ain't charging on my card nice.
it. Ah, snap. All right, what else we got, bro?
Your boy Dak Prescott got paid. Got
Look,
everything he wanted. He got the 40 mil a year. He got the biggest guarantees in NFL history. He got the
the
length of
signing
contract,
bonus.
no
Yep.
trade clause, and all that. I mean, he essentially beat Jerry at his game, bro.
Well, now he has to prove it because in that first year is where you're getting most of his money, right?
Yeah,
If they don't make it to at least the NFC Championship,
they
it's a
not.
failure, and you will not see Dak as a Cowboy in 2022. That's my
Yes, you
prediction.
will. Yes, you will. Because guess what? That contract about to be friendly as fuck in the next few years.
Well, the
Because
first year is where he makes all that money. It's team friendly after they cut him. They can cut him and go get somebody else.
Lamar's contract's coming. Dak's deal is gonna be friendly as fuck. Because then there's gonna be two other guys or so with bigger contracts. It only keeps going up.
No one's touching Patrick Mahomes' contract. It's not.
No,
That's never
nobody's
going to
touching
happen again.
Mahomes.
Yeah,
But
nope. That's
like
it's not going to go that high ever again. So they kind of have a ceiling, right?
they can reach
And then
Dak
they could.
though.
Well, yeah, because Lamar's definitely a better quarterback than Dak. I said
And
it.
that's debatable.
I said it. Give give Lamar Dak's receivers. Can you name the receiving core in Baltimore?
Yeah, Willie Snead, Hollywood Brown, Des
And what was
Bryant.
Hollywood Brown talking about? Well, no, don't count Des Bryant. He didn't even catch two passes. Don't count that
And
nigga.
the nigga caught a touchdown on one of them games.
Don't count Des Bryant, man. He just got there. They
Hey
picked him
man,
up off the street. Hollywood
I,
Brown was talking about what's the point of me being here if you ain't gonna throw me the ball. He was already complaining, dude. You just got into the league. Earn your due. Get
that's
open.
that sound like an offensive coordinator problem. You
That
got a
part.
deep threat and you ain't using them.
He's yelling at the wrong one. So you know what I mean. But I would definitely take Lamar. Would you take Lamar or Dak as your starting quarterback? You starting a franchise. Who you taking?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Knowing what you know.
If my job was on the line and I had to take somebody, I'd probably take Dak. Only because Lamar, he's probably gonna be a good player, maybe even better than Dak. But I'm not gonna put my job and career on a running quarterback like that. I know Dak, he runs with the ball too, but he tends to pass more. So I'm gonna put all my marbles on that guy lasting longer than the guy that's the rusher. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Lamar, yeah, he runs, but that's because he can. That's his ability. They use
Yeah,
that as a weapon. He can
yeah,
still throw, but
I
that
know.
ability, that weapon, it's lethal. And that's something you have to exploit while he still can. And then if he can't run, he can still throw. Once he slows it up a little bit, he still can throw. I'm
I'm
taking
not
that.
saying he can't throw, but I saw RG3. RG3 looked hella good that one year, got hurt, Murder She Wrote. It was over. You know what I mean?
Right. But
Um,
Lamar's been doing this multiple years. Already won an NFL
yeah, he
MVP.
has. All it takes is one good hit and it's over.
That's true.
Dante
But you can say that
Culpepper.
about anybody. You can
Dante
say
Culpepper, nice as hell. It was over.
we don't even know if Dak is gonna come back completely healthy from this injury because it's still, up in the air. He's ahead of rehab, yeah, but
He'll be
still,
good.
you never know.
He'll be
You never
good
know.
because he's not like a runner like that. Like I mean, he runs, but like if he was Lamar coming off that injury, I'd be worried. But since he's Dak, like it's just like all right, like he'll be straight. It's like KD. KD coming back from that leg injury. It's like
Mhm.
KD. He wasn't like an athletic, crazy athletic guy like that anyway. Like he chose his spots. He knows how to get to them, and like he just uses his technique.
Right. I don't know if KD ever gonna be the same though, man. Slim Reaper
KD like
is
he like an MVP right now. He
nah,
just
man. That's gonna be Embiid. I think Embiid's taking MVP.
MB just got hurt too. Hurt his knee.
Did he?
Yeah, they're
Dang,
gonna get an MRI tomorrow.
dang. Well, I'll take that back
Yeah,
then. Shoot,
but even though I hate the Cowboys and Jerry
with
Jones,
the
like
passion, with the passion.
I'm
Sorry,
kind of.
Henry.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm glad that I'm glad Dak got his money. Like it's like bro, 'cause they was trying to play him.
That's
They
a
was really
win for
trying
the
to play him.
players. Dak's contract is a win for the players. They need to go ahead and stop fucking around and make this a players' league. The owners are still way too involved.
Yeah,
I get, I get it. It's y'all team, it's y'all business, but y'all have really nothing if nobody comes because y'all are not drawing the right talent. Y'all ain't drawing the right crowds. Y'all ain't drawing the right, coaches. Y'all ain't doing nothing right because you want to be so involved and you want to like make it so they know who the boss is. We
yeah,
get that. We know you're the boss, but it's still them out there putting their lives on the line every time they go out there. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm not like talking politics, but like football's more conservative and they want it to be like old school where it's like, yeah, just score and hand the ball to the referee. Like they want that and they appeal. That's why it's so big in, the southern states really and that's their
hmm
whole audience. Whereas the NBA and basketball, it's more liberal where it's like you have more flair, more individuality. And it's like, hey, just be you. So I mean, I can see what you're saying, but it'll be hard to really make that a players' league, especially with football fans. They get mad more at like the players not upholding their contracts, and they
Right.
don't blink an eye about the teams cutting people, off of one season.
Right. Why are you worried about your contract? You signed it for 3 years. Yeah, but it was a jank deal. I'm trying to fight for my, my rights to, have a healthy living. You
It's
signed the
like,
contract.
oh,
Yeah, I get
all
you.
you athletes are overpaid. What about the motherfucker signing the checks? Like, oh,
Right?
so it's capitalism when he does it, but when somebody gets paid, hey, it's not
It's
his fault.
yeah. Right? Like, okay. Yeah, no, we know NFL quote unquote fans are some of the biggest hypocrites in the nation. I mean? Like,
Okay.
that's why I don't really like when people say they only like one sport. It's
Yeah,
because I feel like you just have no culture. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You got to get
definitely.
involved because then you can see multiple angles of the world's view on sports, if you will, just by
Definitely.
watching a different sport.
Yep. All right.
Or
Last headline. Pepe Le Pew. Rest in peace, my nigga. Like, they got rid of Pepe. They no longer, they took him out of Space Jam, and it's looking like he's pretty much done. Like, I don't
oh man,
see
they
how they're gonna
banished him.
bring him back.
They sent bro to the shadow realm. He out of there. You know what I mean? Get up out of there. No, they erased him from the Looney Tunes catalog. They done took him out of anything you can find online. They trying to, get him out of there.
How do you feel about them canceling Pepe? And do you think like it really does anything? Did they really achieve anything by canceling him?
Well, when's the last time a Looney Tune was relevant?
Yeah. I
So
mean, yeah, they
no,
got
they
the
achieved
merchandise,
right. They've
but
achieved nothing.
yeah,
Nothing. you took away a, a character that's so low on the totem pole, right? Because
Hmm.
when you think Looney Tunes, the first person you think of is
Bugs Bunny,
exactly second D, Daffy
like
Duck.
Daffy Duck. Yeah,
Exactly. See, like that. You're thinking of Pepe way later, and then
yeah,
you go, well, I never want to be like that guy. Look what he does. That's the reason they should have kept him in there. He's showing you exactly what not to do to get to talk to women, or
yeah.
however they want to portray it. Right? You're taking it out. Now they don't. I don't know. Like it was just a dumb move. There, Dr.
I mean,
Seuss, Pepe Le
yeah,
Pew. Come on, dog. What do y'all really want? Cancel culture. What do y'all really want? Seriously. I'm
yeah.
gonna
I
give
mean,
you.
obviously, it was like, as far as the consent thing, yeah, it's problematic, but like, I don't think it really did anything. It didn't achieve anything. Like, I mean, I don't think anybody took it serious. Like, oh, Pepe doing that shit. Yeah, you just gotta take it. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Right?
just like, all right. I
Exactly.
mean, nobody was playing Pepe Le Pew cartoons anyway.
He's not even a solo cartoon person. He got to co-sign with somebody, and it's usually that cat that he always think is he's stupid. He don't even know it's not a skunk.
Yeah,
It's a cat. They got painted on accident. Like, come
yeah.
on, man.
And I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I think people are overreacting a little bit with this one. I mean, we can all agree that it's like, it's kind of it's creepy, but like they're overreacting, but then there's those that are outraged, like, oh, now they're canceling Pepe, like they're extra going extra hard on it. It's like it ain't that serious either, bro. Like,
Right?
I really don't care about Pepe. It's just it's stupid they canceling, but it's stupid that you're all up in arms, like you seem like
Right.
60
Like
year
you're
olds,
right.
like
Like you
pissed
want
off.
to ride for this dude. Like,
Yeah,
chill
it's just a
out.
cartoon. Like, chill out.
Right?
Like, but I
Seriously.
mean,
Like, but now let me ask you this: do we make it fair? Do we go get the female characters who had quote unquote rapey vibes?
or like extra sexual, like flirty vibe, like Jessica Rabbit.
No, no, the ones like what's his face from the Proud Family that was always like trying to kiss up on dude.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she wasn't taking no, but she was always trying to get dude. Same with
And
the
yeah,
same with the Kanker sisters from Ed, Ed and Eddie. They never
oh
took no.
yeah,
They was you know what I mean? They was like, no, we don't want this. But what was they doing? Leaving all kinds of lipstick marks on them. They're preteens, bitch. What you doing with lipstick on and smooching on people?
true.
Where does this stop? Where do we draw the
Yeah,
line?
I mean that is like a slippery slope in a sense because it's just like if you're gonna take one thing, we kind of gotta examine everything, and
Exactly.
then by the time we get done with that, it ain't gonna be a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like one of my favorite cartoon
Exactly.
characters back in the day, Speedy Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez was like he was Mexican, and like I mean I didn't when I was watching Speedy, I wasn't trying to disrespect no Mexican people, but I know some probably aren't even offended by it. But I'm sure Speedy Gonzalez looked upon now, some might be offended by it, and he was one of my
Right.
favorite characters. So it's just like man, like well, what's good and what's not. So now we're gonna have
But
to look at everything.
okay, so my question would be, what exactly is the stereotype with Speedy Gonzalez as far as what is offensive that's the stereotype with Speedy Gonzalez? The
Uh,
accent?
Maybe the accent, yeah, because I mean, there wasn't no Mexican people making them damn accents.
Well, yeah, absolutely not. I'm not
And then
it
it was
was your
like a
blood.
slowpoke Rodriguez. Like,
Now that one I can understand.
yeah,
That one I could understand. But at the same time, they had representation, whereas every
Arriba. He was saying shit like that. I mean,
that means let's go. Arriba, arriba, let's go. I mean, I get it. Like, but
I mean, I
let's
didn't like them little nigga birds in Dumbo. Like, what I mean?
exactly. You see, but that was definitely the stereotype.
Yeah,
They were terribly terrible with their vocals. Like, don't wait me no run, no rubber. Like, what is this? He about to sauce you? You know what I mean? We ain't never seen no birds nowhere, no never how. No never how. Who says this? What you mean? Bro, like every black character or someone that was based to be a black character back in those days of animation, it was always bad. It was
Oh
always
yeah,
bad. Like if you go to Tom and Jerry and you look at the Mammy
Mammy.
character,
Yeah, yeah.
first of all, her name's fucking Mammy. Like, come on. Secondly, she was always cleaning up. She ain't on that house. And she
Hmm.
had, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. That's the type of shit they should get rid of. As far as this little Speedy Gonzalez, I didn't really see a problem with it. I never went to a Mexican and started calling them Speedy or nothing. You know what I mean? I just, that one that's kind of up in the air for me.
Yeah, I can't say that any Mexican person I know that was offended by it, but like, I mean, it's easy for us to say because we're not Mexican, so it's like
That's
we don't
true.
know. Some could be offended by it. And it's just like, damn, like that's my childhood and I love it, but it's like at the same time, it's probably hurting somebody because like it's portraying some fucked up shit. But I mean, I think we can't be selective with it. If you go, either you're gonna have to attack everything, or you're gonna just have to acknowledge problems and then like try to learn from them and like, hey, yeah, we did this in the past and it's kind of messed up and this is a learning experience.
And
Yeah,
that's going to be a very long and arduous process because then we have to dissect what 60, 70 years of animation.
yeah. I'm pretty
You
sure it's some rough stuff, man.
know what I mean? So I think it's best we just use these cartoons that are currently there and learn from them. We don't need to go and cancel them. We don't need, look, if you start canceling stuff, that means we're forgetting about them or want to forget about them, which means we're going to repeat it at some point in time, right? Because
Yeah.
those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. So just leave it as is and learn from it and probably don't do it again.
And plus you
I
can
don't know.
evolve the characters. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
Scooby Doo and them,
Exactly.
they were stoners and all that, but I mean it evolved and you don't really see that stigma of them being stoners.
Uh, confession time. I hate Scooby Doo. I never liked it.
Okay, you a bitch ass nigga. But okay, next on the list.
Look, I don't give no damn about no scary ass dog. What's the point of having a dog? He's scared. You're supposed to have this dog to help you protect and all. And it's a Great Dane, a big ass dog, and he's scared of everything. Fuck out of here.
I was watching for Velma. That was my baby.
You ain't watching it for no Velma. Not in
Hey,
them
fuck.
days.
Yeah,
You
I
watching it
was,
for
nigga.
Velma now because she
No,
done
I
got her
wanted
some
it then.
clout.
No,
Nah,
I
you
wanted
didn't.
it then.
Nah, you
She
wanted
did something to
Daphne.
my loins. Nah, nigga. Fuck that.
Nah, you wanted Daphne, but she was out there, tricking them draws off of Fred.
My, my love of brunette started with Velma. I was like, I know something about this girl I love. Her and Lunel.
Nah, probably them glasses. He's like, she got glasses like me.
Hey, look at her lose the damn glasses. She on all fours looking for them. Yeah. All right.
I'm tired of
Moving on,
sexualizing
my brother.
cartoons.
Moving on to this or that.
What we
All
got there
right.
on the list, on the agenda, on the lineup?
This or that. Would you rather be a part of the Kardashians or a part of the royal family?
Oh, well, let me tell you something. Very, hmm, I can't even see very few publicly because I don't know about privately, but publicly, there's been no man that's come out of the Kardashian crew entourage relationship the way they entered. They've all come out really fucked up. And I mean really fucked up publicly. I don't know about privately. Maybe somebody's a survivor writing a story.
It seems like they all jacked up, man.
I mean, Lamar done turned to crack. Yeah, almost OD'd to death in a whole house.
Doing
Uh,
crack 30 years too late, boy.
way too late, brother. What were you doing? But anyway,
Well, we see the
uh,
effects. Like, why are you doing crack?
right? Kanye's looked like somebody that hit him upside his head. He over there trumping. and making ugly shoes that's selling out. So you gonna be
I don't know who the hell buying the damn shoes.
right.
Scott, he was like a drunk. He dated 19-year-olds.
But
Caitlin,
what
you know,
about we
Caitlin's
we
another
know that
story.
that
Yeah.
was you just said that and that's it. Caitlyn. They're like
Rob fucked up. He part of the family.
Rob got fucking tricked out of a baby.
Got the meth.
Put it on.
Like your sisters didn't put you on game. Like
Oh, not at all. They had a whole baby, and she just took the baby and his money and said peace. And he over here crying. I'm like,
she almost
damn.
got away with it. She almost got the last name, and then that would have been like a flawless victory. You know what I mean? Like,
Right?
damn.
Right? That was close. That was a close one, Rob. You need to go ahead on that one. Trust me, you dodged the bullet, brother. Uh, yeah, I'm. But member of the royal family as a white man or a black man?
uh,
Like me right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm going
let's
up there just nigga it out.
let's just say you're black, but like race ain't a factor in it.
If race isn't a no, because then I'm definitely picking the royal family if race ain't a factor. Fucking
You sure?
royalty, baby.
They telling you what to do though. Like you have no personality. It's like just shut up and do what we say when we say it.
In public, but in private, I'm living my life.
Oh, you living your life, huh?
Yeah, in private. That's why we didn't know what was going on with the royal family. Because privately, you know what I mean? They was doing what they got to do. They was calling her nigga
Okay,
and moving.
let's say race is a factor in this. Which one are you picking?
Saying that if race is a factor, if I got to go over there myself, a pure nigga like I am, so do I go be on drugs and possibly chop my dick off, or get called a coon and a monkey? Shit, man, that was tough, bro. That's tough. I'll probably still pick the royal family because I really don't feel like chopping my dick off ever. I that's look, man. That Caitlyn thing really made me cemented that I don't want anything to do with those people ever.
I mean, Caitlyn, that's just a motherfucker like I think Chappelle said it best. Like it was so selfish of her because this nigga lived 60 something years as a white man and then decided to do it. Like you took full advantage of being a man and then it
Yeah,
was like, you know what, I'm done with this shit now. Like let me like that ain't
and
brave. That
went
ain't brave.
all the way. It's not brave. They gave this person Woman of the Year.
It's like,
How
nigga,
on earth?
you lived a good life. There's other
Right?
motherfuckers that are transitioning that yeah, they not going so stupid, my brother. Like
Right?
so it's
He
just like
lived a full white man's life. Some white men don't make it to 60, right?
oh they do.
They die. Yeah, right. Like some of them don't make it. They make it to about 54 and have a heart attack.
Look
So
at your
and he's
president. That nigga like 79.
I said some
Barely
white
putting
man, man.
sentences together.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Yo, that's Moneybag Joe. You gonna put some respect on his name, man.
He got 3 months
Moneybag Joe
tops.
out here said,
He
"Fuck
got
it, it's a
3 months
pandemic."
tops.
He said, "Fuck it, it's a pandemic while I'm here." Everybody, Fred, Fetty,
Uh,
Luciano, all
the
of y'all.
countdown ain't good. 3 months.
Damn.
Oh, let me get back to the question. You know what? I'll probably be petty,
Shout out
bro.
Moneybag Joe. Fuck that. I got to.
Fuck that nigga. Come on. My shit was supposed to be $2,000. He said, "Hey, Georgia, if you give me Georgia, them $2,000 checks is in the mail." All of a sudden, it's 14.
You
Trump
got
was the one that gave
600
me
already?
6. Trump gave me 600, not Joe. So Joe, you said
Nah,
2,000. I want my
Trump didn't even.
2,000.
Man, that was Moscow Mitch that did that shit.
No,
Yeah, I mean, he
no.
was like, they'll be fine with 600. I don't know if they're
No.
gonna be able to, you know what I mean, go back to work if we give them this much. The fuck you mean, man?
So let's say you come on a trip and you lose your wallet, and the homie says, "Hey, here's $20, bro. I got you." And I said, "Hey, don't worry, I got you. I got 100 for you." And then I give you 80. Ain't you gonna be disappointed?
I like I
You
got
got
80
100, right?
and I like let me get 80 and you buy me some something to eat. You know what I mean?
Nah, you gonna be mad, right? Exactly. Same shit.
If
I
you
mean,
unless
but
you agree to that, I mean give me 80 and give me something to eat and we call it eat.
don't say you give me 100 and then it's 80. Like, come on, bro.
Look, man. Look, man. You got 2,000 overall.
I didn't get my 2000 from Joe, but it's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Like 3 months left anyway, so I mean, fuck that.
Damn.
I'll probably be petty and I'd go with the royal family.
Huh?
I'd probably, motherfucker, I'd probably be petty and I'd marry to the royal family just to like make it awkward for them because I love that tension, that uncomfortable feeling, like when you know somebody don't like you, but you really rub it in to like really make them
Right?
uncomfortable. I love that shit.
Your petty ass probably be inviting real niggas over, like some
I
real
love that shit. Like, oh,
ignorant
you want to see
motherfuckers.
some black shit? Bet. We gonna have some black shit, bro. I
Throw a
love that
goddamn
shit.
baby shower for a single mom at the
Shit.
palace. Where's the father at? Ain't no father, man. I'm the mama and the daddy. Them type of bitch.
We gonna be at the damn banquet, like, oh, let's take a picture of the couple. I'm gonna be grabbing ass in the face, like, I'm gonna do some crazy shit. Like, y'all want to see something? All right, y'all want a nigga here right now. Like, it's gonna be real, bro.
Hey man, so to answer the question cleanly, I'm still going to the royal family. That Kardashian clan, man, I don't. Something ain't right there. They got a
It's just
rip put on them.
I ain't ready for that type of fame. I know like the fame follows the royal family, but they can control it a little bit better than the
Right,
Kardashians can.
right.
So I mean, yeah, we both go in royal family. It is what it is.
Yep.
All right, next one. Would you rather have more money or more time?
Like the saying goes, time is money. But in this particular one, as of right now, I'd rather have more money. And it's because if I had more time, I wouldn't know exactly what to do with it. I'd just be wasting it anyway. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to pick more money because I don't know what to do with my time half the time if I'm not at work or, trying to do a workout or something. I guess I would just be sitting playing some more video games. So give me the money.
You are correct because time is money, like you said. If I had more money, I don't have a worry in the world now. I don't have to worry about bills that I know that's automatically going to get paid. So I have nothing but time, and I can utilize that time to do whatever I want. So
Right.
yeah, I think I'm definitely going with the money. Do I wish there were more hours in a day? Yeah, yeah, that would be nice. But
Absolutely.
like, but I think
Absolutely.
that having money provides you that freedom of having your time because your 8 hours, that's valuable. Even though they only pay you so much for them. But like, I
Right.
mean, yeah, I think I'd rather have the money just to have the freedom to do whatever I wanted to do.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Money doesn't necessarily make you free unless you have
Yeah,
a plan for it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
A lot of people say, "Oh man, if I had this money, you wouldn't have no money because you go and spend it as soon as you get it." So
hmm,
obviously, it's not because you want the money; you just want material things. Money is actually supposed to make it so you want for nothing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's kind of money I want, where I want for nothing. So
Where
I'm
you don't
picking
ever
more money.
second guess it, like, and I mean, I'm not
Right.
talking about buying like Lamborghinis and shit, but like, say you go into a store, you want to get you a nice little suit. you're not even second guessing or checking your phone. Like, do I got enough? Like, nah. So like, yeah, let me get that one in black and navy, and you just
Right.
walking out with that bitch.
You just cashing out. See, and that's a
Hmm.
mentality a lot of broke people currently have, and
Hmm.
they got to change that shit ASAP. They get a little bit of money, and they already know how much something is, but that
Hmm.
somehow tricks them into thinking that's the mentality they should have when they should just really like, I know how much this is already. Since they try to go in there and show out, oh, I ain't checking the price tag. You already did. You know how
Yeah,
much you have. You know what I mean?
because
You
hell,
memorized your bank account already. Like you know how
oh
much you
yeah,
have in the bank. So I'm
I
trying to get
check
them
my
to the
shit
point.
every morning. I freaking
Um, I,
like
I,
I know I got paid. I'm
right?
still scared when I swipe my card. Like this bitch better not decline. Like even though I just got paid. Like
Up in here
take away them
embarrassing
kind of
me.
stresses. Yeah,
Up
it's
in here
like shit.
embarrassing me. Holding your debit card like a goddamn child. Up in here embarrassing me.
Yeah, I remember being a broke ass 20-year-old, just being reckless, and your shit decline. Like, oh, that's another feeling, bro. Like, I don't ever want that again. So even when I'm paid and I swipe that bitch, it's like, damn, I hope this shit go through. Let's say approve. Does it say approve? Yes. Okay, cool. Give him that tiger fist. Like,
Bruh,
yes, nigga.
I remember we all went out to the club and we was having a good time. Whatever. It's about 11:30. They're like, hey man, we about to hit another club. You ready to go? But I've been racking up some tabs, man. So I was like, no. Hey man, I didn't say I was, you know what I mean? I wasn't ready to cash out because I didn't get paid yet. But I was getting paid at
Mhm.
midnight. I was like, no, I'm still trying to, holler at these girls. Wasn't no more fucking hollering. I was just like, no, I can't leave yet, bro. They gonna, try to break my thumbs off in here somewhere. I mean, it wasn't a good look. I've definitely done that, and that's when I learned. Look, man, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Keep your ass at the crib. Do it
I,
another day.
I think my scariest moment was when I was with a chick I was dating, and I met her friends for the first time. We was eating and shit, and like I was kind of, kind of like I don't think I have enough, but I wanted to impress her. So I was, oh, I got it. Don't worry, get what y'all want, type shit.
Mm.
And I was trying to stall because, like, you know what I mean, like. I was waiting for it to hit like 9 o'clock because I think my check cleared at 9 o'clock Pacific time because it's 12 in the East. And so I'm just trying to prolong this shit. I'm like, man, I'm getting tired. And it was like 9:05. I was like, please let this motherfucking card work because this is gonna be all bad. And luckily, that bitch
Sipping.
came back. She was like, "Oh, here you go." I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
it was hard
Marlon,
time."
aka Big Simping. Nah, it wasn't no hard times. You just should have been like, hey, look, your girls got they self, cause I got you back. But I mean,
I
what
so
they
wanted
gonna
to
do?
impress him though. It was just like, bro, like this card has to clear, bro.
I think I think that's a rite of passage. We all try to do something to like impress these females when we're young, man, until we get to
Yeah,
about our 30s, man. But bro, look, listen here. I'm gonna keep it real from here on out. Like, man, look, what they finna do? Because I ain't got them. You know what I mean?
like hit his coupons right quick.
Right?
Like make it do what it do.
My money has plans and they are not in it. Yeah. Shit. So if they hungry, I mean, I hope they got paid. Them stimmies hit, right?
But it's crazy though, because some chicks they expect that. Like if you go out with them and they friends, like you gotta pay. Like how you going to bite us out and you can't pay for them? Like it's crazy. Dating this shit is
First of
crazy
all,
now, bro.
right? I was like, first of all, I invited you out. You brought them mother suckers with you. I ain't do that. But maybe you caught her slipping and or what have you. You was like, I don't know, because there's a situation I could see like it's like she was like, hey, I'm out with my friends. Like, oh, why don't y'all come through and get something to eat? Then that's kind of like on you. You feel me?
I mean, I shouldn't be obligated. Like, I mean, if I got it, I'll probably offer it. But like, if you tell me I have to, then
Oh no,
that's
that's
never gonna
you
go
ain't
over
telling me
well.
nothing.
Yeah, that's never
Your
gonna
name
go over
is
well.
right. Your name is not Janice. Your name is not Cliff. Them my mom and dad. And you ain't either of them. So guess what?
Like,
You ain't telling me nothing.
Like if it was like a birthday party and I invited your friends over, yeah, I'm gonna pay for them because like I invited them because I wanted you to see your friends on your birthday. But like, yeah, you're not telling me like, oh no, you need to be doing this. Like, well, I guess we're not compatible.
I'm like, all right, I'm telling you, you better have a plan to pay that bill because I'm up out of here.
You better roll up the damn sleeves and start washing dishes up in the back.
Right?
Shit, I'm
Get
telling
that
you,
throat ready
buddy.
because the manager don't play that.
I'm telling you.
Shit.
All right.
What was the question?
More money or more time? I'm
Oh
going
yeah, I
more
want
money.
more money. Yeah, I'm want more
Yeah.
money. Bad.
All right. Next one. This or that. Snowfall or The Wire?
Ooh. I tell you like this. I tell you like this. I understand where Snowfall comes from. Big
Oh
Rick
yeah, yeah,
Ross,
definitely. Yeah,
the
definitely.
real Rick Ross, right?
Shout out to the OG. Yeah.
I also understand that he hates that show
Yes.
because they didn't pay this man.
Yes.
But the storytelling on it and the acting is so good that you can't help but like it. It's so good, right? That being said, The Wire, probably one of the five greatest series ever, from what they're saying out there in the streets. But for me, that was a really good show.
Mhm.
For a long time, I imitated Lil Melvin Williams. I don't know
Yeah.
if you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as I saw so much of myself in his story as he was coming up, like not the drug dealing part, but so much as that he was really, really intelligent from jump, really
Hmm.
charismatic from jump. People
Hmm.
gravitated towards him. And the powers that be, aka the authorities, feared that. So when the Baltimore riots happened, they went to Melvin. They was like, "Yo, maybe you can get him to stop, say something to get him." And he got him to stop. He goes, "Man, why don't y'all stop?" And they scared. They got scared. In the I quote, they said, well, at least this is what Melvin said. They said, "Any nigga that could stop a riot can also start a riot." And they framed this man, put some drugs on him, told him he's a drug dealer, and threw him in jail. Now, while he's in jail, he's pissed. I didn't
Yeah.
do it, but guess what's gonna happen when I get out? He got out and said, "Look, y'all told me I was a drug dealer, so I'm gonna show you what a drug dealer do." And he flooded the Eastern Seaboard with that stuff. You don't do that to nobody. So that's why I like Melvin Williams. And I got to go with The Wire because for a long time, I did what Melvin Williams did. I wore all black everywhere, as he did. You know what I mean? Take, I don't do drugs. I don't drink so much. Like all that shit, all that medicine and stuff. I didn't do none of that. Like
Yeah.
him. So I'm going with The Wire, bro. Like Melvin Williams is what put me on.
Like I do enjoy Melvin's story. I enjoy reading about Rick Ross's story. And for the longest, I avoided Snowfall for that very reason because like Rick wasn't for it and he wasn't watching. If he wasn't down with it, I wasn't down with it. But like my brother got me to watch it and I was just like, man, like let me just see what it's about. And like once I started seeing it and seeing like the depiction of like 1980s, 90s, like Southern California, and just seeing all these black people, you know what I mean? Like, cause we didn't see
Mm-hmm.
those type of characters, like not in, on any major network. And I just instantly fell in love with it because it was just like they were doing it right. Even though there was some disagreement between him and John Singleton, like I couldn't help it because I mean they were doing it the right way. I mean, so I kind of look at it like their little beef was separate, you know, and but I enjoyed the show for what it is because it also gives like a lot of the LA actors, like people that grew up in LA, they're giving them a lot of some roles in screen time, like DeAndre Bonds who plays Scully on there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I love The Wire, man. That was probably it's definitely my top five, and like I like the way they depicted Baltimore, but like I don't know, Snowfall, man, it's so fucking strong. The way they shoot it, the actors are on point, the costumes, the music, the
Do
scripts,
you
like it's all on point.
do you think it could be a little bit because around the time that they're predicting or projecting and showing is around the time we're alive in a
Yeah, we were
similar
coming
era. We're
up.
not
Yeah,
exactly in LA, but we been to
that's
LA
Southern
during that
California.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think it's relatable. It's a little bit more relatable than it is Baltimore because obviously we're not from Baltimore, but it's more relatable, but I still got to go to Wire, but
it definitely
definitely.
is. And I think like The Wire, like it was just genius the way they portrayed each season. Like, but like I say that Snowfall is probably more consistent than The Wire as far as just like episode to by episode, you know? Like there's hasn't been any weak episodes of Snowfall for me. The Wire, I mean, there's been some really strong ones, like, but like there's also been some down ones where it's like, I just want to get through this episode to get to the next one, you know?
I hear you. I hear you. I can give you that, but man, I don't know where Snowfall's going to go. You know, because John Singleton's no longer directing. May he rest in peace. But um, I don't know where it's going to go
It
and how
seems
it's
like
going to.
it's still going strong because I mean he died like last year and like this season's been amazing, man. It's only like 4 or 5 episodes in.
Man, I'm gonna have to get caught up because I haven't caught
Yeah,
up on the current season. But the first season I was watching, it was really good. So yeah,
yeah,
man, I'm still gonna have to go to Wire. I'm sorry. It was
yeah.
just
We
that
we
good.
we're going to have to split on that. 'Cause I got Snowfall, man. Snowfall probably in my top three now, man. I don't know. Depending on how they end it, it's in my top three right about now. Like
Golly, that's
the
that's
Wire's
high.
up there too, but like yeah, like Snowfall's definitely up in there somewhere. All right.
Dang, bet.
Would you rather be a host or a house guest during the holidays, or
Now,
just a
see, I
guest?
can right. I can make a case for this either way. Me
Hmm.
personally, I kind of like to host so I can get fucked up and go to sleep right where the hell I'm at.
Mm.
Like I don't do the whole drinking and driving, but I do like to, what I mean, when I'm around my peoples, get fucked up because that's what we do. We talk
Yeah.
shit, we get fucked up a little bit, and I don't like the feeling of being drunk at somebody's house like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't want to get too messy.
Exactly. So I kind of
Mm.
just rather host. That way I can do whatever the hell I want. It's my house. I hit him with the Eddie Murphy's dad. It's my house, motherfucker. Yes, I'm drunk. It's beautiful. It's drunk. I'd kill that. I'd kill that all day. Now I'm not in any way, shape, or form an aggressive drunk or none of that. I'm just saying like
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
rather just be more comfortable in my
yeah.
house rather than get fucked up at somebody else's house.
You know what, man? Like, I feel you on that. I probably want to be a house guest. And because it's like if I'm coming over your house for Thanksgiving, even if it's like people like I'm really cool with, if I feel like going, it's like cool. I can go whenever I want. Like, hey, yo, it's getting a little late. About to go hit the crib. Thanks for inviting me. See you next time. Whereas if I'm hosting and niggas is still lingering around, like, what if I get tired? I'm like, all right, y'all gotta wrap this up. Y'all gotta get out the house because yeah. And then you gotta worry
Man,
about cleaning. You gotta worry about a whole bunch of stuff, bro. Like,
that's where we're gonna differ because I'm like, look, once I'm tired, I need to go to. I'm out. Y'all just don't rob me too bad. You know what I mean? But if I invited you to my house anyways, I already trust you enough not to rob me. You just gonna treat my house like it was yours. So I'm going to bed, y'all. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Lock up.
you can do
Shit.
that to a certain point, but like, what if you and your girl, right? Y'all living together, and you just like, I'm about to go to sleep, and like, yeah, they might be family or really close friends, but it's like you still got your niggas up in the house, and she just want these dudes to leave, or it's just like, Right?
That's
Like
different. That's different. Then you know, I mean, motherfuckers got senses. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, okay, they trying to go to bed. Maybe we should, rap. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers
everybody ain't got
understand
that
that.
sense. Everybody ain't got
Mm,
that sense.
Motherfuckers, I would invite over to have that sense. You
Oh
understands
yeah,
me?
definitely,
So
definitely.
that's what I'm basing it off of. But if I had to be like a normal, I guess, if you will, I can see where you're coming from, but I'm still gonna host that motherfucker.
And plus, like it just depends. Like if it was with some close motherfuckers, like all right, cool, yeah, come through, y'all. Like I don't worry too much about it, but it's like I don't know
But
when I
then
want to go ahead.
I was gonna say, but then why not just say, all right, if you're gonna come over, this is what time I expect you. Know, like on the invite, be like from 7 to 9 or some shit. You know what I mean? Just say that. So motherfuckers know, like, all right, it's around 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little tired. Or, you know what I mean? They be like, oh, okay, it's getting to that about that time. We can wrap it up. They expect for an end time to happen.
What if I invite you over for football though? And it's like, hey, come through. We watch the games. First games go by. Second games at 4 o'clock go by. And then motherfuckers want to stay to that night game. Like, you know what? I think I'm gonna turn it in. Like, some people don't catch the hint, bruh. Like, it's like, all right, come on, man. I mean, you ain't gonna be
Fix
writing
it.
out, invitations like, hey, from 10 to 7. Like, nah, bruh. Like,
Peep this, man. My Uncle Will does this. Okay. We 10 a.m.'s first pour, and you can be there till about 7 p.m. watching that final game, that last second tick, and we just kicking it, having a good time. But right as soon as that last tick goes, we out. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Everybody has that kind of understanding. Sometimes we leave a little earlier if the game is trash, or if it's a real good game, we gonna wait to see what happens. But for the most part, from 10 a.m., we crack that first one open, and we through the night game. We chilling. Everybody's having a good time, and that's what we do.
that's
I
how
do
I
that
am.
a lot,
Yeah, that's how I am. I was like, all right, game's over. All right, y'all. I know y'all trying to, chill out. Like, let me dip.
right? And
But
that's
I just
fine.
think it's easier. It's easier as a guest. I'm like, I ain't got to deal with anything. I mean, I'll offer to watch this, but I ain't really got to wash dishes. And then it's like, all right, like, I got to go catch up with so and so real quick, or I got to do this, and I'm out.
Hey, you ain't even got to make an excuse. Be like, hey, all right, man, I'm ready to go. So just leave. If this is what you're feeling, just like I'm
No, I'm
done.
saying because there's like cool people like you, like hell, we spend the whole damn night just bullshitting, like you know what I mean, playing
Right?
dominoes or whatever. But there's those that like as soon as you get there, you automatically thinking about how to get out of here. Like it's like them is the people I'm talking about.
Yo, all right. So I'm trying to think of that situation because I know for a fact somebody showed up and I was like, all right, I gotta go. because,
Like,
but
all right, I gotta figure it out.
it's not because I'm uncomfortable. It's because I know something's about to happen and I don't want to disrespect that person's house. So
Mhm.
you know what I mean? And I know myself. I get ignorant and shit happens. My bad. But it just you gotta be on the fly with that, off the cuff, if you will, and just
Yeah,
handle your business. Just handle your business. Because I know for a fact, don't nobody run me up out of nobody house except the owner.
yeah, true. So
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
yeah, you'll prefer being a host. We gonna split on that because the guest is just
yeah.
easier, man. Like I ain't gotta
I mean,
worry
and
about
yes, it
nothing.
is. Don't get me wrong. I like going to people's houses. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
Talking
mean,
about
y'all
the
clean up
comfort
in
of your own
here.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I
you
feel
got
like
your
going
chair.
upstairs and
Like
wrapping
get the
up in
fuck
my
out of my
blankie.
chair.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, you understand now. You got the special chair right in the center of the TV. Can't see? Move then, motherfucker.
all right. Would you rather live in LA or the Bay? And I say Bay generally, 'cause I mean I know there's a lot of cities up there, but like
I
let's
get
just
what you mean.
say, yeah, you
From
know what I
Frisco
mean?
to Oakland, Richmond, Vallejo,
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
Right. Um, this one's tough. Being a Southern California resident and living in Southern California my entire life, but having family in the Bay Area and visiting family in the Bay Area, so I kind of get it for how it is up there, right?
Hmm.
Probably gonna pick the Bay, man.
Yeah.
Just it's dope up there. The hustle up there is a lot stronger. The
Hmm.
music scene's a lot stronger as far
Hmm.
for what I like to listen to. Um, it's I don't know. The partying for me up there is a lot doper. My favorite artist from that area is Mac Dre. Always will be. Um, he's probably like in my top two if it's DJ Quick, Mac Dre. You know what I mean? So man, yeah, no, I got to go to the Bay. Don't nothing against LA, but I'm tired of LA. Meaning,
Yeah.
I got to watch what I say, watch what I wear, watch what I
Watch
go.
which
You know what I
hats you
mean?
wear and all that crazy shit.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, that shit's it's annoying, mad annoying. Like, and
Yeah.
then the black and brown relations, while have improved, they still ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just get to a point of LA where it's like it's just tiresome, bro.
Like
Like,
y'all
god
still
damn.
on this shit, bro? Like, come on, man.
Right, right. It's like, god dang, brother, can y'all just chill out for a second? Just live,
Yeah.
get some money, get some money. But then that's the point. Like, if you're getting money, you gotta be from something like that. You know what I mean? Or be a part of something like that to get
Yeah.
some real money. Unless you're just gonna be a square with a job, and even
Yeah.
then, it's hard. But on the flip side, the entertainment industry is heavy in LA. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, being what we do and how we trying to get there, man. I mean, it can go either way. But as of right now, I'm picking the Bay.
You know what? I think you made a lot of good points. I'd probably pick the Bay because I mean I never lived in LA, but I mean Southern California, like it's got a same similar vibe, a
Hmm.
lot of the major cities. So it's like I kind of understand where LA is coming from, and I'm all for like moving to like new and unknown environments. And I mean, I visited the Bay and I really enjoyed it up there. It was a nice little area, especially like Oakland. I feel like it's got a lot of culture up there that like LA doesn't have. Um, and I mean, they just got like a lot more going on as far as like just the cities up there. Like I think LA is a little superficial to a degree. Um, where I think people in the Bay are just a little more honest with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I can
and,
definitely
pl-
see that.
and plus, I could do the weather. I know it gets cold up there, but it's just like I mean, I kind of like that whole change of scenery where it's like it's its own thing. It's not LA or San Diego, like because we have our thing, but like with them, it's like completely different. It's like it's almost as different as if you have a cousin in the South or something. You know what I mean? That's how
Almost,
different it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. That actually makes a lot of sense because going up to the Bay the first time coming from San Diego, and I was like, man, this is different. This is different. We went to Deep East Oakland, and if
Yeah.
you know anything about Deep East, it's different. Only thing I really can't stand up there is, the amount of Raider fans. You know what I mean? Because I'm a Charger fan, true and true. Um, and what else? The lack of Mexican food, like good Mexican food.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like those are the two things. But if I can get over that, then yeah, I'm probably still in the Bay with it.
And plus, I think the Bay they just show more love to everybody. It's like I'm sure they got jealous
Yes.
individuals up there, but like they not jealous like that. They show love to everybody.
Yes,
Whereas
sir.
like we mentioned in LA, like it's like there's a lot of jealousy, man, a lot of hate. It's just like,
A lot of
bruh,
fakeness. A lot, just
yeah,
yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you don't know where it's coming from, but it's right, or it's always around you. Yeah, I mean, it's
hmm
kind of weird. That shit's really weird, and I don't know. The Bay for the
that's
win. That's for me.
that's why even when you saw like the Too Short and E40 verses, like a lot of people tuned in from all over the country and shit. Cause like those Bay Area artists and icons, they always show love to everybody. So like whenever they in their
Yes.
cities, they
By the way,
everybody
that is
fucks with them.
right, and that is my favorite verses out of all the verses. It
Yeah,
was
that was a
no
good one.
drama. It was no
Yeah,
drama. It was just two legends just getting it, and I love that.
celebrating their
Like
soil. Yeah.
exactly, and I was like, they was proud of their soil, man. They wasn't trying to beef. They wasn't trying to funk. They wasn't trying to. They was competing, but in the sense that who can like you know what I mean get this shit cracking the hardest. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it was that kind of good. Yeah, I mean, whereas if you go with the Gucci and the Jeezy, everybody who was watching that was like, where the gun at? Who gonna fight? Who gonna pop off? Where's the violence?
Hmm.
Where's the hatred? Where's the you know what I mean? That type of shit. And I was like, I get it, but I'm not here for that.
And
Not
I
here for
feel
that.
like they're more united as a region, because like everybody in Southern California, they not united like that. Everybody in
Right.
Atlanta, they not united like that. Everybody in New York, they don't fuck with each other like that. But the Bay, like for the greater cause of uplifting, the Bay, they come
Mm-hmm.
together and put aside all the differences.
Exactly. To uplift the Bay, like anywhere from
Yeah.
Sacramento all the way up to Frisco. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's they be uplifting Palo Alto, like I said,
Hmm.
Richmond, Vallejo, all those people fuck with each other
Yeah.
in some way, shape, or form. They all fuck with each other, and it's not like a whole lot of hatred. It's sure they got their beefs because individuals, but like as a whole, if somebody go over there and say fuck the Bay, all those cities are coming down to come fuck.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
You know what I mean? So it's the Bay for the win for me.
Yeah, same here. And lastly, this or that, which one was knocking harder for you? Wipe Me Down or Nuck If You Buck?
So which one got you more hype? Like if
Yeah,
it's in the club, you got a couple in you. That's one of these songs comes on. Which one gets
yeah,
you more hype?
yeah.
Let me see. Let me give me look if you buck. All right, and then
Like
uh,
five
uh,
drinks in, you sweating on the
okay,
dance floor, and that shit come on like,
shit. This one's tough because look here, man. I'm a dude, and when Princess come on, or was it? Yeah, it's Princess, right? I
yeah,
follow
yeah.
me down, shake out my dress. When that shit hype, oh, bruh, I'm a dude, and when she starts spitting, bruh, I get hyped for the females. I'm like, okay, yes, she came in bars.
Hmm.
Um, but then full of the club, VIP, gas tank on, even all drinks on me. Hey, you can't tell me Boosie and them one killing it. God dang, this one too
There
tough.
was. What
This
year
one
was
too
that?
tough.
Was that
Ooh, it
2011?
was
What year was that?
hell no. Hell
Nah,
no. This is like 06, 07.
was it '06? Oh, damn, damn.
Yeah, brother. Yeah,
Wipe Me Down
brother.
that on?
Yeah,
Damn.
brother. At the
Yeah.
very latest, 08, and Nuck If You Buck came out maybe 04, 05.
For some reason, I don't like. I remember Wipe Me Down and it being kind of big, but I don't remember it really being like the
Because your
same
ass was
level as
drunk in the
Knock If You
club.
Buck.
Nah, you was drunk in the club every time it came on, and you ain't had no memory.
Because like I just don't remember it like playing as much as like Knock If You Buck. Like Knock If You Buck, like that was just like it was something new. It was like, damn, like that was hard as fuck. Like, all right. Whereas Wipe Me Down came
It
out, but it
definitely
kind of
was.
sounded like, for me, it kind of sounded like several other songs at the time. So I just chalked it up as, oh, this is some similar shit as X, Y, and
Really?
Z. Yeah, that's what it felt like
Wow.
to me. I mean, yeah,
Wow.
Bootsy, he killed
No,
it,
I
but I mean,
forgot
it's
you
just
said
like, it just didn't feel the same. But when I heard Knock If You, but I remember the first time I saw that video, I was like, damn, all
it
right.
was at the concert. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What song could compare to "Wipe Me Down" that makes this kind of like sound like the same? You know what I mean? Because Mouse was the producer, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, but I'm trying to think. What?
I'm not
No,
saying
I
the same
never.
exact, but like, around that time, as niggas was shifting away from like crunk a little bit, and like
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I
when
see
when
what you
like
mean.
when Wayne was on that tear, and you know
He
what I
could
mean,
not be stopped.
and he was coming up
Whew.
with them like them weird beats, like it kind of fit in that
Yeah.
like
Okay, I see. So
it fit
that's
in
a
that for me.
I I remember an article. I can't remember the magazine at all, but I remember it was an interview with Drake, and they were
Hmm.
like, "Where do you get your beats from?" And he was like, "Look, they just put on these weird, eclectic beats for me to rap to and say go, and I have to, make something out of them." Because if you remember when Drake was coming out, his beats were not traditional at all.
Nah,
Like
nah.
they moved from that whole, thump thud music, like the country grammars, the
Yeah,
what was popping back then? Probably shit, come on, the hot in here type,
yeah,
those
yeah.
type of beats. Those type of beats were when Drake came through and started doing his thing. Those beats were not, nah, those beats were gone.
And that's why I
So
kind of like some of his shit, but some of it was like, I don't like that one.
I'm trying to remember the magazine. It was so long ago when I read it. And I was at work and I
Yeah,
took the magazine. Anyways, it was like he was like the beats that you rap on aren't exactly rap beats. They just made me rap on them. You know what I mean?
hmm,
So I was like, damn, okay, I feel it. And that's when I noticed the change in hip hop's production, and they started going way different with the synthesizers and
yeah.
vocals and shit like that. And the beat started changing rapidly, and then here we are. I don't want to say Drake started it because he didn't, but I noticed it with Drake.
Like one song that wiped me down sounded similar to me was Wayne and Fat Joe, Make It Rain. Like, I mean, I know it's not like the same type of
Okay,
people, like it kind of had
the
that
same
same
kind of
feel for me.
atmosphere, like the
Yeah, and
same
it
type
was
of
just like
atmosphere. Okay, like
it
you
was
could
like,
hear
oh
them coming on one after another, right?
yeah, like, oh, you biting off of some of Wayne shit, man. They trying to, that's what it felt like to me. So that's why, like, I don't really remember Wipe Me Down being like as major as when I first saw Nuck As You Buck on TV. I was watching like BET or something, like, oh shit, like that kind of goes pretty hard. All right, like I'm feeling it.
Yeah, no, I mean you're absolutely right, but like at the same time, that I don't know which one I still want to pick because both of them got me hella hype in the club. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
I was Mister Never empty with the hand. You know what I mean? I always
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
drink in my hand. You know what I mean? So when I pull up at the club VIP, I mean that shit go hard, bro. Fox
And
Emilio, he did his thing.
I think that's the era of where like you started hearing way more aggressive music. And I think like with Crime Mob, they just kind of embodied that aggressiveness. And plus they had the females, like, damn, even they females is like hard as fuck. Like,
Right,
damn,
right. Diamond
they
and
pretty,
Princess,
but like
they
they
were
hard as
dope.
fuck. Like shit.
I really do wish that like they had continued to grow and rap and
Mhm.
whatnot because then we could add them into some of because those bars they were bars that I kind of like to hear as far as
Yeah.
where females rap. You know what I mean? Not the bars that
Mhm.
are currently coming out or were coming out with they just sexualize the bars. Okay, it's a bar. I don't like that shit. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? But they were spitting real shit, and I like that shit.
Like they reminded me of Jodeci, where like you had Crime Mob, they're the group, but like low key, like Diamond and Princess, right? They could have been
Right?
a group on their own. I think they
That's
even
true.
released something by themselves, but
Okay,
like they were like the Casey and JoJo. It was like,
they could have
yeah,
they
they're
could have did that.
talented as a whole, but them girls, oh shit, they could be running the game right now.
They really could, if they would have marketed them like that and tried to get them to cut an album that way, they would have been, I mean,
Yeah.
there probably wouldn't be no Nick, there probably wouldn't have been no Cardi, probably wouldn't have been, I mean, whoever. But I mean, you
I,
got to strike while the iron's hot.
oh, definitely, definitely. It's so important, bro. It is so important. That's why I can't
Absolutely.
knock anybody. Like, I mean, you have like, I mean, I'm not a big Nicki fan. I recognize her accomplishments, and she was getting on a lot of songs at the time. And even Wayne, like, I mean, Wayne, I recognize him as a great, even though he wasn't necessarily my cup of tea per se. But like,
Watch your
I
mouth, nigga.
understand
Watch
why
your
he
mouth.
was on everything. Because like, no, I'm not, like he's not my. I can acknowledge people and appreciate them and recognize like they're not necessarily for me, but like I can see their greatness. You know what I mean? Same with these young dudes are doing. Like, there's a lot of influential young cats that are like, oh, like they're talent. You can hear the skilled ones like, yeah, he's talented. His music's not necessarily for me, but I realize what he's doing. I see his vision a little bit. So I mean, it's
I
kind of
mean,
like that.
and with shit like that, like with the young guys, like I get what they're doing, but they're all really starting to sound the same. And that's not on some old head shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, oh, you just you don't understand. No, 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 no. I really think you people are all starting to sound the same. Everybody has that rapid flow to get their point across,
yeah,
but everyone does it. Exceptions to the rule right now for me, Lil Baby, I mess with dude a little bit. You know what I mean? His music's pretty
hmm
good. Um, it's very few. And they all seem to have baby in their name, but Sada Baby, he cool. Mess with dude. Right?
Side effect, all them
Hey
niggas.
man. Yeah, I mean T Grizzly, even though he is, one of those rapid fire, lyricists, it
Yeah,
still goes somewhere. Like I don't really too much care for the baby. I don't have no animosity towards dude or anything like that. It's just like I don't really care for his flow and his music. It's always the same shit. And I'm
yeah,
like, bruh, okay,
yeah. Like he got
whatever,
a
man.
couple of songs where I'm just like, all right, like
All right.
changing up. I mean, like I like Corday and like those cats
Yes,
that come
Corday,
with the
Namir.
bars. But I mean, shit, like there's a lot of cats where it's like they're like really big amongst the young crowd, and I can acknowledge them getting on, but it's just like okay, this ain't for me, so I'm not
Right,
gonna hate on it, like because I know there's shit that I like that there's
right,
people that don't like it. Even people my age that don't like a Nas or certain cats that I really grew up with or love.
who
So I mean,
doesn't
I
like
understand it.
Nas our age? Who we got to shoot? Who
No, I'm
don't like
saying
Nas?
like
That's our.
not
No, I'm
not
saying, look,
Nas
our
ain't
if
for
you can,
everybody, bro. It
Nas
is
is
what it
for
is.
everybody. Just like Wu Tang is for everybody. Wu Tang is for the kids. You
Wu
know what I mean?
Tang, I mean, I think people they do it more for the clout. Like, I mean, of course, Wu fans are obviously like loyal and all that, but I think
Right.
it's like kind of gimmicky. It's like the person wearing band shirts that of bands that they don't really listen to. So it's just like, oh, I got on this Queen
Look,
shirt, but I don't listen to Queen. I can't name a Queen
I,
song for you.
I've never done that. Thank God. I don't
Yeah,
really care to do something like that.
yeah.
Straight up.
So
All right, man. So what you going with? Nuck if you buck or wipe me down?
knock if you buck.
I'm still so torn. You don't even understand because both of them do something different to me. You know what
It
I
ain't
mean?
close to me at all. Like, I'm sorry.
Really?
It ain't close
Damn.
to me at all. They're not on the
Yeah.
same level at all.
So were you ever like a mosh type of a club goer? Like when the mosh pit broke out, you got up in that?
Nah, nah. See,
Okay. See, that's the difference. I did that shit. I like that shit. I mean, it's like we up in there. No, if you buck, boy,
oh, you trying
throwing
to get
bombs and
elbowed in
all.
the head? All right. Nah,
Nah, not anybody know crazy. You know what I mean? We kept it cordial because motherfuckers didn't want to get shot or stomped out. But you know what I mean? They both have like a different feel to where like I'm on some cool shit. Give me to wipe me down. Give me on some aggressive type of, you know what I mean, get amped up shit. Go ahead and give me the nuts a few bucks, man. So I can't choose. Is that an option? I can't choose.
man. It
All
ain't
right,
close to me. It ain't close to me. Like I'm the
gun to
type.
my
I'll
head.
be at. Oh, gun to your head. Okay.
Gun to my head. Pick one or it's going down. We're gonna turn your cabbage into coleslaw. Uh
Nucky you buck easy.
yeah, I'm gonna go nuck a few bucks just
Don't
because
ever don't
I
ever
like
pull out your gun.
the
Like I can tell you right now. Nucky you buck.
hey, no, I'm just gonna go because of the adrenaline that comes with that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
that shit goes,
It was crazy. It was crazy for especially around that time. It was just like, damn, like
yeah.
that's something new. Like, who the hell is
It
that?
was like to me, it was like the second coming of Crunk. You know what I mean? Like Crunk was like starting to peter off, and then here comes Crime Mob. I was like, thank you, because Crunk is one of my favorite genres of hip hop. I love that shit.
I
That's why I like Deuce
remember
Deuce right now.
I remember at that time, I wasn't feeling crunk. I was kind of over it. Like, I wish the shit would die. But like with Crime Mob, it didn't hit me like that. Like it was just there was something different about the energy. Like it just felt like Atlanta. It didn't feel like, oh,
Where do
this
you
is
think
crunk
Crunk came
music.
from, man?
Yeah, I
Crunk
know, but
came
like
from Atlanta.
I know, but it didn't feel like a subgenre. It sounded like, oh, this is like a soundtrack to Atlanta. So like I could put like Outcast records, Goody Mob records, TLC. Like if you made a playlist for Atlanta, this is one of the songs that's going on there, like that just like embodies the city. Even before I
Okay.
moved there, like that's what I thought Atlanta was. Like, oh shit, this is authentic Atlanta.
Okay. Nah, because look, man, it was Crunk. It's gonna stay Crunk. Crunk ain't dead. Crunk ain't dead. Crunk ain't dead.
Fuck that shit.
Crunk ain't dead. Crunk ain't dead. Crunk ain't dead. Oh, nigga, that
Because
shit go hard.
you know how shit is like there's a movement, and then by the time it reaches the mainstream, it's like, oh, it's
You
watered
either
down. It's
right
watered
because
down as fuck.
the wrong person got to the mainstream usually,
Because I
but
remember when Crunk officially popped off nationally, and it was like, damn, what's that? But then by the time it got to the middle of it, it's like, all right, these niggas, man. I mean, I'm talking about motherfuckers like Music Soul Child. This nigga came out with a Crunk record. I'm like, what the
he
fuck is you
did.
doing? Like, yeah,
I ain't
bro,
hear
it's
that.
horrible.
I ain't hear
It's
that.
horrible. Shit trash.
Like I want to say Trillville was trash, but they got 2 hits, man. But then that's it. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was funny, but I didn't take it serious. But like,
Look what it
like,
is, ho. Oh, what's up? What's up?
yeah,
That was that. And get
what
on
the
my
fuck?
level. What? Oh, come on, man.
But like people
Hey, let's go to the club real quick. It's Friday.
like remember the Young Bloods when they like
Oh,
I like the
absolutely.
Young Bloods. Like I like that. Like
Absolutely.
that was authentic
Absolutely.
crunk. Like
I
these
still have the young bloods popping in my shit right now.
yeah. But like there's certain artists like, they were Bone Crusher. I mean that song was nice, but like it sounds like too
Yeah.
commercial. Like it
So
ain't to the essence.
did you listen to Grip in the Grain? Bone Crusher
No,
song, Grip in the Grain?
no.
Grip in the Grain. Oh, go run that. Go run that. That should go hard. Go run that. And then what about the other female of Trunk that nobody really talks about? And that's because she had her own little problems. China White probably had one of the hardest verses in Crunk.
I don't remember China White. Who was she affiliated with?
Lil Jon and them. She was on the Bia remix and
Was
the
she?
original.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah,
China
yeah. I
White
remember.
don't, you know what I mean? She said
Yeah,
some
she went
stuff.
in. Yeah, she went in. Like when I first
Yeah.
heard B&B, I was like, "What the hell is this?" It was like I think MTV Jams or something. I was like, "What
Man,
the fuck is this?"
it was knocking in everybody's speakers. You can't tell me it didn't knock in everybody's speakers.
Yeah,
Everybody had to be a going.
it sounded like something new. Like it was like, "Damn, what the fuck is that?"
Absolutely. And I appreciate Crunk, man. Like that, it was a good time for me with Crunk. Very good. And then I think Jerk and Soldier Boy music, like that crank that shit, and the jerking movement in LA started to like fuck all that up.
Yeah, that shit was wild corny. That shit was wild corny.
The
Because
crank
even
that era was corny, but that jerking stuff, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was jerking. I
you was out there
ain't
doing
gonna
the
lie.
cat daddy and shit,
The
like yeah,
cat and the Dougie. You
you
know
was
what
doing all that crazy shit. Y'all boys
I mean?
shoking dance. Look at you.
No, hey, well, if you gonna say that, what about DJ Unk and the Walk It Out? Huh? Huh? The Walk It Out, Walk It Out, Walk It Out. That shit was corny. Niggas was killing that.
And that sounded like Wipe Me Down too. Like they all was kind of sounding a little similar. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I was
You might
like,
you might be
I,
onto something right there.
I think by the time Wipe Me Down came out, it was like, oh, you just sounded like these other dudes, bro. Like, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
And they had the NASCAR fast, NASCAR. I mean, doing that shit. That was Bay Area though, but
Yeah.
it was.
But see,
I mean,
Hyphy was
hey,
cold.
Hyphy is my absolute favorite.
I'm
It pretty
not
much
like I'm not like the biggest fan like you. Like
watch
I
your
mean,
mouth, nigga.
No, I'm not saying like man, bro. I'm just saying like I don't listen to it regular like on a regular basis, but like once I hear something, it's like, oh shit, I ain't heard that in a minute. Like, all right, that's different. Cool, cool.
So let me
It's like
ask you
their own
this.
style. Yeah.
You hear, hi everybody, hello. I'd like to introduce you to the Thizzle Dance. Thizzle Dance? Thizzle Dance. Are you not getting up for that?
Probably not. I can respect it for what it is. Cause I'm not gonna fake it. Like I felt like hyphy was hitting like really hard and motherfuckers down here, some of them was kind of faking. It was just like, all right, bro, like you doing a little too extra now. Like, all right.
Look,
Like
I
you got
remember,
connections. I can see you. I can see you
right,
getting into it.
right.
But these
Because
motherfuckers, they ain't got no connections to it.
I actually learned about Mac Dre in 2000 when my cousin Adrian was asking somebody, I forget who, to burn her a Mac Dre CD.
Hmm.
Yes. And that's when I just got into it, fell in love, and never fell the fuck out. You know what I mean? It went from, I went like my tops was like hyphy music, like and then that gangster gangbang music, because let's be honest, and
Yeah.
then you know what I mean, crunk, and then whatever. But those are my top three. And hyphy and fizz type music just it does something different to me, boy. I'm like, I don't know. You ain't even got to be going off the fizzle to like enjoy that shit. It
Cause
helps, but it's not
I
necessary.
remember I remember you were probably one of the first people that was really like listening to it for real down, here. And then
Yeah.
like Aaron Techlu, he was too. But
Okay.
like
I was like, which way?
then mother then motherfuckers was trying to, they was putting a little extra on it. It's like, calm down, you going with some trends now. Like,
Right.
okay.
Right. So do you remember in high school when we had senior day and I broke down the entire Fizzle dance? Like we didn't have no speaker system or nothing. It was just everybody crowded around and I just started rapping that shit word for word and everybody started doing the Fizzle dance. Were you there for that?
Nigga, I don't remember that shit. Man, that was
Oh,
come on now.
that shit was lit. That shit was hella. I like the whole little like because it was in the basketball gym, right?
Oh,
And we
okay.
was just yeah, we was all just in there. And for whatever reason, somebody was like, "We ain't got no music, no background, no speed." I was like, "I know the song," and I just started rapping that hoe, and
Damn.
niggas was just getting it, just yeah. I was like, okay, okay. I was like, okay, this is my moment. This is my moment. Let me seize that. Let me seize that. I think Big Head Sean was helping me wrap it out too. Like that's
Shout
a
out
damn
my
shame
nigga,
that
Big Head Sean.
right? That's a damn shame. That's the only way this people can describe.
Boy,
He got a whole first and last name, family now and shit probably, but everybody knows Big Head Sean.
my nigga was wearing size 9 fitteds, boy.
Tragic, tragic. Shit. Well, we got any more topics, sir? Because I think I'm gonna go with Nucky V Buck. You want me Nucky V Buck, right?
Yeah, I'm going with Nucky Bug, man.
That's what's up,
That
man.
was something different. I had to go
Yeah,
with that shit.
I
That
feel
shit.
it.
Yeah, that was
Ah,
like
shit.
that's pretty much it right there, my brother. Like
Oh well, shit, man. Shit, we did it again. You know what I mean? Just came through, having a good time talking and shooting the shit, talking that shit. That's what we
yeah,
do. You know what I mean? This is what we want. We want more people to come on, y'all. Y'all gotta, you know what I mean? Hit us up. We'll be more than happy to have you on if you're serious about it. Uh, come through. We here. We doing this. It's the Greenbox Convos. It's your boy JSTLando,
and your boy Marlon.
and we
And
just happy to be here. I'm very happy to be here.
we just happy to be here. Okay.
Hey, don't do that again.
Hey, fuck you. Lunel.
Hey, that's what.
Call me Lunel. I need them
Don't call
big
her
old
Lou now.
boogers in my face.
Don't
Just,
do that. She gonna me too you.
I'll invite it. Like, I'll gladly take me as I am.
Stop. Just knock it off. Cut this part out.
I want some of that Koga. I'm
Lord have
ready.
mercy. Sherry Hadley. I don't know your situation, Shorty, but hey, you know where I'm at. You know what we doing. If you need an
Shit.
entanglement, I'm right here, Sherry. Sherry. It's me.
Yeah, worry about that, man.
Yeah, I hope she ain't, but if she is, you know what it is. She was looking too damn good in there still. I was like, Lisa McDowell. God damn.
I was hoping to see her damn sister. The sister
Oh,
was
for
bad.
real. I
Yeah,
forgot about her. I forgot about her.
little
They
chocolate
missing
drop. I
two
want a
people.
sister.
Yeah, yeah. They missed two people. Eric LaSalle, aka Daryl, and the sister.
Well, yeah, he had the he's an executive producing Chicago PD or some shit. So
Is that right?
he was just yeah, plus he was just like, nah, he ain't interested in doing it. Which was I mean smart to a degree. I mean, I can understand. What's the point of
Nah,
showing
man.
Daryl?
Look,
You gonna show
look,
your
man.
boyfriend from 30 years
He
ago?
didn't want to come. He didn't want to come back because he was still gonna be, you know, what I mean, selling Jerry curl juice. We ain't nobody rocking the Jerry curl. The company went broke. Soul Glow is so gone. Fuck out of here.
Shit, I got
I
my
said
nigga.
it. And
Yeah, I
with that,
see.
we good. Hey, y'all tune in next week, man. Same time, same place. I don't even know what time y'all watch this, but you know what I mean. We rocking with the Greenbox Convos. Drop that like and subscribe, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, get your grandmama on the page, whatever you got to do. We out.
It'd be easy.